What is up? Ouch. Bad pitch. What is up, everybody? My name is Wadi the Crypto Hunter, but apparently my voice is gone. We got the boat army in the house. Eddie T, what's going on? Crypto Praise, how are you? Damn, this is really bad. Okay, so I swear my voice was just fine a couple of minutes ago. I don't know what the heck just happened. But hey everyone, today I'm gonna have a special guest, which is SpaceChick, and we are going to talk about both. I know this little voltage going around and my eyes is a little cheesy, but hey, just wanted to represent a little bit. So I would. What's going on, Marty? Let me first get a chart open over here because I actually want to say that I called this before it even happened. Give me 1 second. There you go. Twizzin lurking. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. All right, so let me go put this chart up. Booyaka. Look at that beauty, ladies and gentlemen. So when I mean I called it, if you look at my last stream, what happened? I got bolted. That's what happened, Pascal. Kimro, hey buddy, how are you? How are you? Hi, Wadi, the bar me welcomes you. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. So yeah, guys, I pretty much called this right here. If you look at my last stream, I said it's gonna touch this area. I left my line right there. And as they say, bada beam, bada boom, touch down and went right back up. So, if you guys actually listen to me when I called there, well, obviously I'm supposed to say not financial advice, and you're not supposed to listen to me without doing your own research. But when I did that, guess what? Actually, it worked. It touched the area that I said was gonna touch. If you would have bought at 10, let me see if I can actually pick up. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. If I can actually check out how much in gains you would have profit if you actually did jump in when I kind of call it. So, why am I so impressed with both? Because I know people are going to say, oh, it's just another meme coin, blah, 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 blah. But let's be up. We have the guest of honor, ladies and gentlemen. We have SpaceChick in the house.
What's up,
Hello.
Marty? Oh, you're vaulted over there.
Yeah, I wanted to do something kind of fun and funny, but I noticed it's a little cheesy, but here I am.
No, we love it. No, that's great. You're vaulted. You can't help it. We can't help it
I know, right?
either. We can't help it either. I'm telling you. I just hopped right on. I was just like, I can't sit still.
Yeah, definitely.
So you're
Oh,
liking our chart? Yeah, I know you love technical analysis. What do you think?
Well, it's funny because I don't know if you remember, but I actually called it. That's why I said I left this line right here. And look at that. It touched perfectly. And then, whoop, right back up.
Bounce right off of that sucker, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, I know. I mean, honestly, I was looking at this chart right here, which is kind of telling me there's, obviously not financial advice, but it's supposed to continue going up according to the MACD right here. The star chart is high, which is down here. When it's closed like that, usually it'll stay like that for a little while
Mm-hmm.
before it takes a little correction. And the best part, we're not even oversold yet.
Nope. And can you explain that to some people what that means? I don't think everybody needs. Hi, what's up, Vault Army?
Oh, we got the Bolt Army in the house. We bullying them for life. The high voltage is everywhere.
Yeah.
Goddamn phone not stop ringing. I would not go out tonight. I have cooked the biggest turkey. Oh yeah, by the way, everyone, have a happy Thanksgiving and make sure you get things for everything that you're grateful for.
Yes.
Space Chick, what up? What up? What up? Okay, so which part you want me to explain?
The overbought, oversold, like what that would mean, like what you mean whenever you say you're checking the chart, like doing your technical analysis, because some
Okay.
people are learning about it right now, and so which is really good. And what does that mean exactly when it's overbought or oversold?
All right. So when you are overbought, which let's say right here, it was way too overbought. So this correction down here was expected. So when you're overbought, it means that it has to make a correction or the RSI has to come down and cool down. Now, when you see right here, when it touched the bottom, it got oversold. The minute touch oversold, that means it got to start climbing right back up slowly, which it has. And it's climbing up slowly, nicely, which, in my opinion, obviously not financial advice, but we should still see more run up in the meantime until we get back on the overbought area.
Hmm. Oh, that's exciting that it bounced right off of that line of support and like nothing. And that's the thing. That's why I know there's been just so much put into this project, so much money, so much time. There's so much networking and so much behind the scenes. There's no way that they would ever let that candle dip any lower than what it did on the lowest one it ever was on. There's no way it's ever going to that again. That was your chance.
Yeah, that's why I was looking at it. I was like, okay, so when I saw this line right here, you know about support and resistance or no?
Yes, yes, yeah. I'm
Okay.
good, but if you want to explain it to some people, go ahead for sure.
Okay, so when you're doing support and resistance, you gotta look at about how many times did it touch. So in this case, when it surpassed um the the line right here, that's when I noticed this was the support. After I looked at this, the whole candles right here, I couldn't say, okay, well, it has support right around here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it touched twice. But then I said, nope, I'm gonna go to where is the strongest support, which is down here. How do I know that's the strongest support? Look how many times it touched. So depending on the touches, that's where you will know where's support, where's resistance. Now, here, even though it touched just once, it might have a little bit of resistance right here. But since it only touched once, it's not that much of a resistance.
Mm, 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 mm. It's so pretty. I love it. And I'm so, man, Wadi, I love your technical analysis. You're so smart. And you called it, what was it, Sunday when we were on your show? You
Yep.
called it on Sunday. You said, it's going to go right back up. It's going to bounce. And it did. You're so smart. I just want to say I have smart friends. I got smart
Thank
friends.
you, thank you. I appreciate that. And I mean, smash the like, guys. What
What's
is
up,
family?
Kim?
I
I love
appreciate you guys. Um, no, I mean, I've been doing TA for about 3 years now.
it's
So
fun.
yeah, in the beginning it was a little, yeah, hard because you make so many mistakes. But I believe that's something that everyone goes through, if you
Mm,
ask me.
yes,
The beginning.
definitely. Yeah, I mean, you have to learn. You have to learn somehow, some way. I mean, sometimes some of us we learn the hard way.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially, what do you think about the security of Vault Inu? Like, did you know we were whitelisted on all of the centralized exchanges that we're listed on?
Yeah, I actually heard you speaking about it, and I think that's pretty freaking awesome because, not too many. Well, I don't want to call it a meme coin, but
Uh-huh.
that's the sector where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
David Bolton, Moa Dragon, Wadi Wadi Wadi. Are you making a song out of me, bro? If you are, but not too many exchanges, and that's one thing that attracted me about the whole Boino
Mm-hmm.
because I see so many exchanges listing. That's number one. I see that they have, I mean, look at this website. That's why when you were saying, can you cover it in 10 minutes?
No
I
one's taking me up on that offer. Come on, Waddy.
know, and I said, I was like, well, I don't want to take your money, but
Uh-huh.
I thought about it, and it is gonna give me a run for that
It
100
is.
because
It is.
it
Oh,
has so much info, literally.
Eddie wants to know, can you talk about what whitelisting is? Yeah. So it's like a guest list in your exchange wallet, in your centralized exchange wallet, and you go in there. You got to find out each one of them's different centralized exchange, but you can go in there and you can whitelist it, which means you can put someone's address on there that you're going to send your Vault Inu tokens to,
Yeah,
just that address and that alone, so a scammer can't come in there and try to drain your wallet because it's from a different address. So Voltoshi set that up. So if you're on a exchange, a centralized exchange, go ahead and use that. So a scammer doesn't drain you. So Voltoshi is really big about security. So
yes.
we
No, and
like.
it's good. It's good that they're actually teaching everyone about those security. Like, for
Mhm.
example, the whitelisting usually is used. She described it perfectly. But
Mhm.
now let's say you're just a regular person, that has an exchange, a centralized exchange. If your exchange gets hacked, only whatever address you added to your address book, which are whitelisted, only those address could receive whatever token you're going to send. Other than that, there's no way that a random person hacks your exchange, and
Mhm.
unless they whitelist their own address, which is very impossible to do because of the exchange security, then they won't be able to take out anything.
Okay, so even if, let's say I have my money on gate.io, right? God
Yeah.
forbid something happens. God forbid a scammer comes in and tries to hack their whole exchange, because I use that whitelisting for my Vault Inu, and
Yeah.
a scammer who hacked the whole exchange can't go in there and even take it. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
that's what I'm saying. So
So
basically,
even a scammer who can scam and hack the whole exchange can't even get it.
they could hack the exchange, but they still won't be able to do any transfer from your account because of the whitelisting.
Nice. I like that. So we need to utilize that feature.
Yeah, I mean, mm, when I do use a centralized exchange, I whitelist all my, well, to be more specific, USDT, USDC, and BUSD addresses.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't use any other coins or anything like that because at the end of the day, like if you transfer USDT, they only charge you $1 and TRC 20. If you
Mhm.
transfer in BNB, which is BP 20, then they only charge you 80 cents.
Mm. Whitelist is trusted or priority not
Oh,
security.
that's good.
Twins is real big on security. What's up, Twins in?
Might be when Bo hit 2.025. I'm a millionaire, but I have to do better. Hey, look, I guess that's the ultimate goal for everyone. Now, the key, obviously, not financial advice, like I always say, but the key to that is actually making sure you hold. Because if you're selling, then okay, so one thing I learned, because me and a friend of mine, we used to argue back and forth about how you make more money, whether if it's trading or just by holding.
That's a good question.
Yeah. So, proven theory, holding, you make more money than trading.
I mean,
It sounds crazy.
yeah, and really,
Yeah.
okay.
So let me explain. We held a coin called B Chain, right?
Mm-hmm.
He held it, I traded it. At the end of the day, he ended up with $3,000. I ended up with 1,000.
Uh-huh. Because you should.
So you're wondering why?
Uh-huh.
Was when the bull market was going on, the minute the coin decided to run, it really ran. So I would lose some of the profit while I'm trying to make the trade.
I see. Yes. Like the tax and all that also. But
Yes.
how do you feel
No,
about
no.
tax?
B chain doesn't have tax. It's a blue chip.
But how do you feel about tax? Because Inu has 13% tax, and some people have an issue with it having so much tax. I argue that it's needed, so there's not a lot of volatility, like traders just all day, all night, all more than there already are. So, what do you think about the tax for Vault Inu?
Okay, but last I checked, unless I really haven't been around, wasn't it a 4% tax?
Oh, 13%.
13. Sell
Mm-hmm.
and buy or just sell?
Sell and buy and sell. Yeah.
Okay. So I seen coins that has more than 13. 25, usually it keeps people from trading it back and forth. Like even with some tokens when they're about to be launched, they actually um put a high tax for the very purpose so people won't sell right off the bat because usually that's how the pump and dump chart happens.
Mhm. Yeah, some people were giving me a hard time about that at the beginning.
Yeah, well, it also depends what are you using the tax on. Like
Oh, you
for
want it?
example, huh?
And I know that 4% is on their marketing. I think they
Yeah.
market pretty damn good.
Then no, their marketing is actually pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie on that.
Mhm.
What I was gonna say is like, for example, we got 4% on marketing, and what's the other percentage used on? So holders or
Reflections and then the burns. It's different on Binance and Ethereum side. So you get like a 2% liquidity, 2% burn for Ethereum, 1% reflections, and then you get 4% marketing. 489, and then that's a good trivia night question. I can't think of it now. You gotta check it out. Oh,
Hey, yeah, I'm giving you a hard time because I want to, because I could just go to a website.
you're an ass. Yeah, Wadi. Damn it. Yeah, reflections, liquidity, burn, marketing. What am I forgetting? I'm like totally forgetting, like spacing out on something right now.
Okay,
Hey,
well,
I'm not the
guys,
only one here. I have people in the chat too. We have people in the chat who can help us out. And
yeah. How about the Bow Army help SpaceChick out?
let's talk about
That's
the
and
TikTok
burn.
family.
Let me see. Let me see right here.
Wadi, I'm so glad you like Vault Enu. That's so cool.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't
Treasure.
really looking at it from the point that, like I told you in the beginning, I saw it when it was launched.
Mhm.
I like that right off the bat they have merch and everything. And I say, okay, this is something I want to hold on to. Now, where did I mess up? When I heard the rumors about the Disney character boat
Yeah.
and using it as a logo, I'm not gonna lie, I chickened out and I
Yeah.
sold everything. I
I
didn't.
chickened out. I didn't even buy it. I was like, oh, that's a scam.
Yeah, like that's the first thing you're gonna think, especially when you've been in the space long enough and you get hit so many times. You would
Yeah.
think it's something like that, but then I keep seeing that everybody's talking about bolts, everybody's talking about getting bolted, and I decided to take a look at CoinMarketCap,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, this thing is not going nowhere. Like it's here to stay. And that's when I said, all right, I'm always looking for a serious project to talk about.
You are. You
And,
really are.
yeah,
Hmm.
and I was very impressed by everything they had going on. I mean, it has grown a lot since the first time I seen it. I
Hmm.
noticed that they have even celebrities endorsing it.
Hmm.
So yeah, I say, you know what? It's time for me to get bolted too, like everybody else.
Oh, yeah, Wadi. Wadi is vaulted, y'all. I love it. Wadi, I'm telling you right now, there's no other project out there like the Vault Inu um, project. The Vault Inu Army is a utility all in itself. Like, there's a tweet or there's a poll, we attack it.
Yeah, yeah,
I love
well,
what everybody's saying. Everybody's saying that they looked at it a while back and then they couldn't help but look at it again, and now they're like, damn, it's grown. I love, that's what I keep hearing, like, wow, Vault Enu's grown, so that's good to hear.
yeah. Um, it's, I mean, like I said, if you sleep on this, then that's a different story. Obviously, because you're not trying to make money. But in my case, I also think about what other token right now has the chance of doing what Shiba Inu did,
Oh, I
or what
love that you bring
Saitama
that up.
did. Yeah, what Saitama did once upon a time,
Hmm.
or Terrarium once upon a time.
Hmm.
Now, the difference is that obviously I prefer comparing it to Shiba Inu because Shiba Inu is here to stay too.
Oh yeah.
And I say, you know what? Both definitely got the highest chance of making people some real money instead of just losing the money.
Mhm. It's so true with that utility that just came out. See, we were promised this back in July, or we they were talking about something in June. So that's when everybody was like, "Hey, wait a second. Let me add to my bag here."
Yeah,
And then he released the NFT collection which sold out, and then those NFTs even are going to have roadmaps. So we don't even know, but I just know he keeps signing up these professional athletes, ticket stubs, unfortunately, even though I'm 100% saver of my ticket stubs, movie ticket stubs, festival
yeah.
stubs, those are going to be the new ticket stubs as NFTs. And I mean, you can get in and do different things in the metaverse with these NFTs. You can do the play to earn game with this NFT that we have, the Vault Inu one. There's just so many things, but it's interesting how he's signing up professional athletes, not only just for advertisement, but I think that these NFTs are going to morph into something more than we know. Because I mean, he made Volti change. Who was going to make a Uniswap and a Pancake swap smashed together with a deflationary mechanism built within everything being automatically listed without even realizing it overnight, no listing requirements whatsoever. If you're a brand new project to get listed on there, what?
No listing fee. There's so much that I actually like about the Baltic change. So that's why I'm gonna bring it up here.
Nice.
I'll get in my Coinbase wallet real quick.
Yeah, that's what Pablo did. The Coinbase. He was showing his Coinbase.
Yeah, that's. I mean, no offense to MetaMask or anything, but not a fan. Um,
Yeah, I don't
and I
blame him.
actually like using. Where is the dark mode?
Oh, where you click the where the wallet is? Yeah,
Yeah,
you click
right.
there, and then yeah, light dark mode. Some people were saying it was basic. I don't think it's basic. I think it looks clean.
Oh,
What do you
it
think?
might be basic, but guess what? At the end of the day, not everybody knows how to use Uniswap. Not everybody knows how to use PancakeSwap. So
Exactly.
for people that is just starting up, this is simple. It's good, it's secure, but it is simple. So, what do you want? You want 1,000 buttons to be around, and then you won't be able to know what the heck to do?
They want lights and whistles, and they want like the
Yeah,
confetti
like
going down on the website.
yeah, better yet, have some little thunderbolt button every time they switch or something. But
Oh.
nah, I think it's just some people they don't see the bigger picture. Like from a point of view, what I care about is the voltage change secure.
Mhm.
Now, since I am a geek, I could speak about this.
What?
And one thing I noticed that some exchanges that I go to, you see this little lock right here.
Yeah.
So it tells you connection is secure. So I'm pretty sure it has some SSL encryption, which is good. I've seen some swaps that they don't even have that.
Oh, that's interesting. You bring that up, Waddy. No one's ever brought that up before. You're the first person who's brought that up.
Ah, well, now you know.
Yeah.
See, certificate is valid. and you're good to go. Um some swaps that I've seen, they don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
So the minute you connect your wallet, you wonder why did all my funds disappear. So instead of pushing sex education and Dex is a must, otherwise there's unseen risk to the end user.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. So the features that I like and I'm waiting for limit.
You were you were on the edge of your seat the other night. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah.
March?
Because at the end of the day, people don't
Um,
understand how important for us decentralized swap to
yeah.
actually have this option.
Like, did you know that you can turn your wallet off?
Wait,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
You can turn your wallet, you can do your order, you can turn it off, and the blockchain knows what to do.
Oh yeah, because so basically it's just like the centralized exchange, why people or why certain people prefer using centralized exchange instead of a DeFi is because on DeFi you have to do everything manually.
But I heard
But
it's an offline too,
yeah,
Marty.
but on
Yeah.
a centralized exchange,
Uh-huh.
let's say for example, I'll go in. Um, all right, so I'm thinking of getting some Bitcoin when it reaches 12,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, since I'm not gonna be paying attention 24/7, looking at the chart, when is it gonna hit? What do? I put my limit buy order at 12,300 just in case. I know it might go a little lower. It might even go to 11. But guess what? At least I'm in because once it goes that, even if it goes down a little bit lower,
Mm-hmm.
and the minute everybody wants to jump in and buy, and next thing you know, my BTC that I bought around 12 went all the way up to 16K or more.
Mm.
So that's why a limit order is very important, whether it is you're buying or you're selling, because at the end of the day, I can set my limit order, leave it there, and I don't even got to worry about whether if it got bought, whether if it got sold. So right now, when I did this chart, which should have been the smart thing for me to do actually,
Mhm.
I would have put my buy order. It went 10, let's say 10,159, right? It touched that. But let's say I would have put, and if the button would have been available, I saw this drop coming and I would have put my buy order at 10,200. So it would automatically bought. And then guess what? It went all the way to 15.
Man. Ooh. So that feature, you could go to sleep and you don't need to worry about it because it's already taking care of it.
Yes.
You're making money while you sleep, right?
Yes. Pretty much.
Pretty much. Like you're not having to go to bed worried, like, oh crap, I gotta wake up at 4 a.m. 4 a.m.
Oh, the market open at around 4 sometimes. Well, it's because of the, let's say, like the Asian and the European market usually. But majority of the trader do wake up between 4, 5, and 6 a.m.
And who's awake during that time? Not me, unless I
No,
have to go to work.
look, I tried it. I tried it for the first, I'm not even gonna lie, probably like 10 days. And then when it came to about 2 to 3 p.m., Oh my God, I was so tired. It looked like I was on drugs.
Because you're trying to train.
Yes.
Now that limit order feature, you're good to go to bed, Wadi. Oh my god,
So
that's great.
that's
Um,
why, some people might not understand the
yeah,
importance of limit order, but if you have been trading, you definitely appreciate that factor.
and guess what they're gonna add on to this? A
What's up?
pre-sale launch pad. A pre-sale launch pad incubator is gonna be built within this, and they've already said it. Like they've said it. They've said it in live streams a long time ago. I pay attention to every single thing they say. I mean, it may have been 2 months ago and I heard it. You
Oh,
know what I
shoot.
mean? So yeah, like I put that in the memory bank. But they did say, I even did a video on it, that they're gonna have a pre-sale launch pad. I mean, there's so many swaps that already have that. So of course, Vaulty Change is gonna have that, or Vaulty Soft is gonna have that. So
Yeah.
that limit order is going to be so helpful with that. Also, with a pre-sale launch pad, like done, done.
Yeah. Wait, so let me make sure I'm understanding this. When you're talking about a pre-sale launch pad, meaning
Mm-hmm,
other tokens that wants to be launched,
mm-hmm,
they want to go on there, and you're gonna get first dibs on
mm-hmm.
the launch pad.
That's what was brought up multiple times. But it wasn't ever confirmed because everything's getting automatically listed. But there's some projects that are going to launch and like, they haven't launched yet. So what are they're going to be in this incubator,
Okay.
and then they're going to be ready to go, and then you add that limit order on top. It's cake.
Yes. Yes. Because like I said, I mean, just the fact that it's gonna be a launch pad. So I'm not saying that that's what they're doing, but
Yeah,
from
we're
my
not
point of
saying
view,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But from my point of view, if they're creating a launch pad, then that means with every other launch pad, you need to hold a certain amount of tokens of the native token in order for you to participate. So that gives both utility.
It
Because
does.
if people get a hold, like let's say for example, I don't know, 10 million votes in order to participate in the new pre-sale of the launch pad, then there goes utility.
And there's more people buying Volt, and that's better for my pocket, better for your pocket. Because I mean, I am totally all about it. You want to be in the club, you want to participate in these pre-sales, then you got to join the club.
Yes, definitely.
You got to be initiated in, just buy a little bit of Volt. But see, okay, look at Dogecoin. I gave my niece at her wedding some Dogecoin. She's younger, and she loved it. Her and her husband, they said that was the best gift they got. It was great. But two,
Wait. Was this before it took off or after it took off?
it was during the takeoff. It was like in May, like when Elon Musk was gonna go to SNL. So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was before the 75 cent one. So I forgot how much I gave her. I think it was 5,000 of them or something.
No,
It was
I mean, hey,
it was like
okay.
$250 worth.
Yeah.
But $250 right now in Vault could get you so much more than 5,000 of those Dogecoins.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. So that's what I'm saying. If you think about it from the point of view, and if they haven't thought about it but told you my idea, you execute it, you gotta give me at least 2% of what you make. Just saying.
yeah.
Not I'm playing.
Minute
Um, no, I was saying the whole utility part, meaning that if you got to hold a certain amount of boat to participate on the launch pad. So
Yeah. I
Yeah,
love that idea. That's what I'm saying. Like, you probably won't even need a lot to get in on that launch pad. Like, I
yeah,
wonder how he's going to do that. The incubator. Like, everyone's talking about now since Volti changes off. He talked about Volti changes out, right? He
yeah.
was talking about Volti soft like a long time ago. He's brought it up multiple times. So we're trying to now the Vault Army's trying to figure out like, hey Voltoshi, what is this Volty soft you speak of? So now we're reverting back to our notes of okay, well you talked about a pre-sale launch pad. How is he going to do this? But like you said, that brings more utility. You have to own the native token in order to participate. So that makes me feel even more comfortable as an investor.
Correct, correct. Um, One more thing I was gonna say. We already spoke about multi chain. Oh, the two tier one exchange.
Oh yeah, Gate.io and Bittrex.
Okay. Oh, those are gonna be the two exchange.
Oh, they were talking about two exchanges? Where'd you hear that?
Yeah, I heard from a little birdie it's supposed to be two tier one exchanges.
What? See, they were talking about something on Pablo's Live, but they keep messing around and saying different things on different shows and in the Telegram. So, what did you hear? You tell me. I've been hearing from everybody different things. So, you tell me what.
Well, two tier one exchanges is supposed to be launched around, if I remember correctly, if not next week, sometime between next month.
Oh, by next month.
Yeah. So
Oh.
that, I mean, if there's anything else than that, then um I guess I'll wait. But just saying,
Uh-huh.
if it is a tier one, let's say for example, KuCoin, Crow.com,
Mhm.
or Binance itself, those are good tier one. And just a reminder for those that invested into Shiba Inu,
Mhm.
when they got listed on the tier one exchange, Shiba Inu took off big time.
Yeah, it was boom, boom, boom. Twinson's right though. Bad time for any tier one exchange. I agree. They've lost their luster, but still, it won't hurt that they're on there. But I feel like Volti Change took care of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me address this.
Yeah.
This, Maddie, this is not about Lily Finance, but I will comment on it.
Mhm.
My honest opinion, I'll believe it when I actually see it on Coinbase because I heard that before from another project, and it was just false alarm. At the end of the day, every investor got wrecked big time. So if I look at Lily Finance, yeah, they're doing pretty good. I don't want to fud the project, but I'm going based on my knowledge, my experience. There is no way that Coinbase agreed to that. That's my input.
So you're like, no. Oh, Marty, I love you. Um,
By the time for any tier one exchange, liquidity issue around. Yes, twin. Yes, that was different time than that you went ship takeoff.
he said,
Why they left at them?
freaking Maddie, man. He's so funny. I love Maddie. Oh my god.
So, me too, Wadi. I don't think either. And like I said, you gotta learn how to read between the lines, and also you gotta understand certain coins before they actually go on a tier one exchange. They have to provide good amount of volume, and when I mean a good amount of volume, I mean a good amount of volume. And Lily doesn't have that type of volume. So the next thing is you need to make sure that your roadmap look crystal clear, meaning that there is no oopsie daisies on your contract or anything like that. And I guarantee if I put Lily Finance on Talking Sniffer, the rating won't even hit 50 out of 100. So, yeah, don't get me started on that because I got
I see
to
you, Waddy. Oh, like, damn, go, Waddy. Talk about it. Oh my god.
Even Tim Shea says Coinbase very doubtful for Lily is so heavily frowned upon for project to mention name of exchange first. That was another thing I was going to address.
Yeah, you can't
No,
do that.
yeah, yeah,
Cannot do
rules
that.
of the rules of any exchange to avoid market manipulation. Listen to the word to
Mhm.
avoid market manipulation. They do not allow for any project to mention the listing before time.
Not at all. They will revoke that. It will be
So,
done deal.
yep. So let's just say an example. Let's say theoretically, because I know it's bullshit. Theoretically, it was true. Guess what? They already made the mistake of announcing it over Twitter. So now what they're gonna use as an excuse, oh, I'm sorry, we didn't know we wasn't supposed to announce it first, and then tell the audience we messed up. That's why it's no longer going to get listed, and you're gonna see a big dump on that chart. Just saying.
That should be like a warning sign 101 for investors. They should put like a whole spreadsheet, and that should be one of the top ones. That should be if a project says they're going to get listed on an exchange before the exchange says it, it is false, and or
Yeah.
it will be revoked. Get
Yeah.
out now. Get out now.
Yeah. Maddie says, "Space share you water or water." He talk about anything. I'm lost.
Oh, Eddie.
That's what Maddie is right.
Yeah, because that's what I was like. Why is everybody still sorry, Waddy? I gotta say it. Why is everybody still in Terra? They announced they're gonna be on Binance. It like put a whole email on Twitter. Like you don't do that. And it's these people are so smart and they know what they're doing to try to get new investors. They're so smart. You don't think they freaking know. They didn't read in the fine print. You're not supposed to announce it. If they
I fell for it, and I fell for it only once, but I learned from my mistake.
announce.
I saw so much potential in terrarium that when I bought it in terrarium, I said, "I'm not gonna sell until I could buy a house with it."
Uh-huh.
That's how much potential I saw in it.
Mhm.
Now, with the whole Binance US listing, which part of me was telling me it doesn't make sense, it's a meme coin, it doesn't have the right volume. But then part of me was like, when you had the little devil and the little angel right there.
Uh-huh.
So then the other part of me was saying, well, look at what happened with Shiba Inu. It got listed, on Binance and Crow.com and everything else. So I said, okay, maybe it could be true. Now, the minute that I said, let me put my money in here,
Mhm.
20, not even 20 minutes later, I saw this huge red candle and it took a big chunk of my money and it didn't recover since. And I got out with a huge loss. But guess what? I learned my lesson.
Yeah, you gotta eat it in order to learn from it. You
Yep.
gotta feel like I got taken. I'll tell you that. The market you saw, you can see it in the charts and all everybody's chart. It was stagnant. I did some degen plays. I
Mhm.
lost some money, but guess what? That's what I get for being impatient. You have to like you have to know those feelings, like experience those feelings. Because now I know if I have those feelings again of just like, I want to spend money, I want to buy something, like I want to see if something spikes or whatnot, I should have put that money into projects that I'm already invested in for a damn good reason, instead of
Yeah.
trying to catch a hike, like a spike. I mean, I should have caught a hike, but I didn't.
Yeah, no, and you guys also gotta remember one thing, and this goes moving forward with any project.
Uh huh.
The minute a project loses the trust of the investors,
Hmm.
you're done.
It's true. It doesn't matter how long you've been in business. See, that's why I like Volt, because every single thing he said has been executed. If
Yeah,
not, like he goes over and beyond. There's some things, and sometimes like Volt will say, "Hey, we're gonna do this," or they don't say anything. Voltoshi doesn't say anything, and all of a sudden we're listed on like 5 exchanges and like not even 24 hours, like, or something crazy happens, like we get 2 partnerships, or and some exchanges, or it's every day, it's all day. Like I've been in the middle of videos and
hmm,
I've had to stop because there's always something going on, but everything that's going on is being very well orchestrated and executed. And if he lost, and I did a video, it was not a very popular video with everybody. I did get some lashback, but I didn't care because I think it's good. I think it's good that we talk about these things.
yeah,
Uh, I said if he doesn't do this with Multi Change, he's gonna lose a lot of trust with people. That's just the way it goes. Like that's
I
just what's
agree.
gonna happen. And I said I feel like he is gonna put Multi Change out, but if it doesn't happen, we don't want another Vegas. And guess what? He came out with Multi Change, and then on Multi Change, right up top, limit orders, peer to
Yeah,
peer.
yeah,
We weren't expecting these things, so he over delivers, and that's why I like Vault Inu, because this project, I'm telling you, I know you and I are involved in MetaMonkey AI, which is I see like a stock, like that's like
yeah.
a whole other sector,
That,
a whole other beast, you
yeah,
know.
that's a long-term investment.
Yes,
Yeah.
I take that very serious, and I'm not selling my MetaMonkey at all. But Vault Inu is definitely my biggest bag. I will say that. I'll say
No, and hey, I do not blame you on it because, like I said, the potential I see in both. And okay, so just remember, guys, being created and built in a bear market. Now, imagine if both would have been, or when it hits a
Mhm.
bull market.
Oh gosh, it's done. It's already leading the way. Like look at the chart. Like you are a man of technical analysis. You called it on Sunday. You said it's going to bounce, and it bounced right off of it so beautifully. Like your line is still there. I
Mhm.
love it, Wadi. You're so smart. Like it's
Thank
still
you.
there. It bounced right off the line you laid out. And you said it's going to bounce, and it did. And then we don't even have Elon Goat token out yet. Like that monument still hasn't even been delivered. We don't even try to tie Vault Inu with Elon Musk whatsoever. So
Yeah,
that's just a bonus when he does say something, because what do you, like Pablo said, what do you give a wealthy person? You give them a gift in order to make an impression. And so Elon's a very classy guy. He's not going to just say something about the Elon goat and not say something about the Vault dog. So that's where I'm excited, because I know I'm going to be there. So I know whenever I see him accept the gift, oh my gosh, I have my Vault Inu sweatshirt ready to go and everything.
yeah, that's what I'm looking for here. There was a video that I saw with Elon, Elon,
Elon,
oh yeah,
yeah.
and I saw that they were delivering the rocket, but
Mhm.
right next to it, I also saw a boat dog.
Mhm. Like I rolled up, and they Faltoshi he retweeted what I had. Like I don't know how he did it, but he shared my video, but he put his own tweet. But I rolled up on it trying to just go to the store and get some cat food and milk. Like I was like,
Yeah,
what is this long line? I was so like, what's going on? It is so huge. It's so crazy. Like everybody was like, what the heck is this rolling down their windows?
yeah.
It was so funny because I know exactly what's going on. So then I hear all the people coming out of Walmart and they're parked in the very back. I guess they just went to Walmart. The guys, they were driving around Austin and people even coming out of the store, they were like, what the hell is that? Oh my
No, I
God.
mean that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's pretty awesome, and the fact that they're also working with other projects and working with some celebrities and all that. I mean, come on, that's pretty awesome, in my opinion. They are growing. Their marketing is great. Um, 65 exchange listing.
Oh, we have
So
82. We have
yeah,
82.
so this,
I thought that was so funny. The money printer. Oh my
yeah. So what I'm saying is, like, if you don't see the potential in both, then I don't know what to tell people.
I
Just say,
know. I know. I don't know what to tell them either. Somebody like posted something and they were like, read this and weep. I was like, I'm not going to read that crap. Whatever you just sent means nothing to me. Like you wasted your whole time. You should have just been buying Volt. I don't even know what on Volt to change.
yeah. Oh
So,
no, and this is another interesting thing. I was in a space earlier
mhm,
where I confirmed, because I actually went in the BC and
mhm.
I asked Pablo, somebody was asking me, what if the token doesn't have a burn wallet?
That was a question. What did they say?
Well, he said, well, basically create one and it will be sent to the burn wallet regardless. Now, somebody, I know that MetaMonkey AI doesn't have a burn wallet, and somebody made a purchase, and guess what? Some of that purchase got sent to the burn wallet.
Isn't that wild? Like
That's
I
yeah.
project asking me like, how did we get on here? Like, what the hell is going on? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not part of the dev team whatsoever. Like, I just make the videos. But I'm telling you what, I have had more than one project hit me up. How the hell are we on here? Oh my god. I think it's funny because there's projects I just straight up just despise, one in particular. And I'm like, it's so funny because I want to do a video so bad, and just be like,
Why did you do it?
buy this, buy this on here. I should do it. I should do it. But I was just like, I'm going to let Volti change play out for a good week, even though I trust in Voltoshi 100%. I'm going to let it play out because karma. I just because I know I'm doing it because they're just a bunch of jerks, and so that's why I want to do it and just be like, burn your stuff here.
No, like at times. Okay, so when I started my channel, I didn't want to have drama with anybody. I wasn't trying to fud no project, but I'm not gonna lie. In the space, it's very
Mhm.
hard not to, especially when you are trying to bring as much accurate information and good information as you can when you are trying to help other investors before they do the same mistakes that you did,
Mhm.
and so they wouldn't be get wrecked. So with all that being said and taken into consideration, sometimes you just have to say what's on your mind and do what you have to do. That's why I spoke about Lily. You know,
Yeah.
Probably later on, their followers gonna give me crap about it. But guess what? I said what I had to say, and it's the truth. There was a project which that was the one that kind of made me open my eyes a little bit
Mhm.
because I promoted that project. I helped some of my friends invest in that project,
Mm.
and it looked like a blue chip project. I don't know if you ever heard of Luna One.
Mhm.
Well, a lot of people invested in it, and at the end of the day, guess what? I had to call them out because they didn't do what they say they were going to do. If you put at 10 and 15 cents and you say you're going to launch at 25 cents and you didn't launch at 25, instead, you launch at 5 cents.
So they're already not doing what they say they're gonna do.
Yes. And I just had to make a video about it and call them out. There was a lot of angry investors. And that's when I said, you know what?
Mhm.
It happened to me here, but I'm gonna make sure it doesn't happen to other people that's believing in the project. So here and there, if I have to call out a project, I'm
Mhm.
gonna do it. So
Yeah, you need to do it. That's like it's like being a good it's just being a good human, like cuz you need to help other people cuz there's other people out here like us. What were we doing before we were on YouTube? We were watching other YouTubers, learning as much as we could. So it's our responsibility cuz we're being very irresponsible if we don't try to take care of people for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
Twinson said I speak my mind and end up block or ban.
He made
So
Power very, very mad. I don't know how I was not there that night, but something went down. Oh my
oh
god.
God, Maddie B agrees. Me too. Crypto Wendy blocked me.
She did. She's Sicilian though, right? Italian, Maddie was saying, so she's got a little temper. I love it.
But
Oh, man.
I mean, definitely, I just gotta say that people really need to research,
Mhm.
like really research when you are investing in a project and look for all the red signs, or as we call them, the red flags, because at the end of the day, there's a chance, like before, I used to love doing pre-sales
Mhm.
because in pre-sales, if you get a good one, there's a big chance that you'll make a ton of money when it actually gets released.
Mhm.
Nowadays, I'm not a fan of it anymore.
You will be again with that limit order feature.
No, no, but that's different though
No,
because
I know. I got you what you're saying. I'm just messing with you.
that shit. That's it, right? But SpaceChick, I know you did tell me you can only be here with me an hour. So
Yes.
I say
I'm so
much
sorry. I wish I could hang out with you longer, though. Oh my gosh. It's hard to deny this energy, though, right? Of something new in the space, like the energy of just of it all happening. It's so funny because the bear market is here, but we really took that as a builder's market. We made it into a builder's market and stacked that link tree so fat that it's undeniable. So
yeah,
that's what I love. Yeah. All
yeah.
those are accomplishments, and those aren't even all of them on that link tree. So I'm really proud to be a part of this fall Enu army. And I mean, you're stung. You're vaulted now.
Yeah, no, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like
Man.
I took a look at it and saw the bigger picture, and I said, yeah, this is the project that has, I'm gonna say it over here, 90% chance of being the next Shiba Inu when it did the run up. That's what I see.
I love it. I love to hear that, Wadi, because we think the same thing too. Awesome. Well, welcome to the Vault Inu Army. You're going to be getting a lot of people hitting you up. I guarantee you that. So just be ready for it.
Well, shoot, thank you. I appreciate that too. And guys, if you haven't liked, subscribe. And if you haven't liked and subscribed to Space Chick over here, you could also do so, please. My
Mhm.
hypocrisy only runs so deep for project that don't follow the roadmap.
I agree. Some
Yeah,
of them don't even have roadmaps. That's the scary part. If a project doesn't have a roadmap, run the hell away.
yeah,
Run.
yeah. We have Kim in the house. Hi, Kim.
Kim. Kim is one of my dear friends. I consider her a friend. Like she's so badass. So when you see Kim, she's so generous too. She wins a lot of giveaways because she's in everybody's live stream.
Well, that's pretty good. I
Yeah.
mean, hey, when the way I see it, a lot of times is if you have the right mentality and a good heart and everything, everything works to your favor. That's all I gotta say on that.
Very true. I agree, sir. Wadi, thank you so much for having me on your show. It's an honor to be here, sir. I appreciate it so very much.
Well, no, actually, thank you, and it's an honor to have you on my show again. And hopefully, we could do this again by versa. You want me to be on Space Cabin? Let me know. I'll make the time. I'll scratch everything off my schedule and just show up there. I'll make
Awesome. I'm gonna have a ton of vaulted lives next week. Next week, a ton of vaulted lives. You're getting links. You're getting
Okay.
that's
Okay.
for sure.
All right. So I'll be there. And well, everyone, once again, thank you for being here, the Ball Army. Really appreciate you guys. And have a blessed night, everyone. With that being said, go get yourself bolted. Go do some more research on Boino.
Mhm.
Not financial advice, but definitely do a lot of research because you're gonna see what we see. And with that being said, have a good night, everyone. God bless.